Alrighty, what is cracking YouTube? Matty here for RcA. Right, what else? So I thought there's a lot of shit going down in the world right now, as we are all very aware. And it's been a while, so I thought we'll just do like a channel update and we'll take our minds off things for the minute and look at some toy cars, right? But yeah, that's about it for today. So sorry for the delay, everyone. And look, I'm really sorry. I'm going to have to pause for another like a minute or so, make you wait even longer, because I'm only in undies right now, so I should probably put some clothes on. The window's open. Heaven forbid the neighbour caught me in my undies playing toy cars. Righto. So let's get me dressed and I'll clean some of this mess up. Right. And we'll have a little chat about this RC28T that is quite fun inside the house and inside the bath. Right, so that was a little look at what this thing can do. Right, it flips and it can leave little skid marks, the right kind of little skid marks in the bath. It's quite a handful. I'm not going to say it's the easiest thing you could pick up and drive, but it is rewarding. It's certainly put a big smile on my face when I started nailing flips with it. And as close as I can get to a wall ride, you know, it's in a bathtub. The sides are vertical and there was wheels on that surface. So, I mean, it's given me ideas for other toy cars, and that's sweet. So, you know, if you're going to be stuck in the house for a while, I rate it. It does well. I've had like 5 packs through it. Nothing's broke yet. It's taken a beating. The battery seems to drop in power through while dropping in power. You know, if you know what I mean. Like it loses its punch, like a nim, But you know, apart from that, it's sweet. Very, very basic. I am yet to pull this apart. I am just going to avoid that at all costs, and just keep driving it and driving it. I wouldn't, you know, I know people have modded these and bearings and this and that, and you know, you can do that if you want to. Like I'm not. I'm just happy it works and it drives sweet in the bath. So kudos to Team Associated. It's even easy to charge it. That's its charge port. That's the charge cord. And it charges off its remote. 4 AA batteries, and away you go. So right, enough on that. Let's have a look at something else. I figure we're looking at Associated right now, and I'm pretty happy with Associated lately. Like, I like that company. That's one of few companies, should I say, that I actually like. I like Techno too. I like me Technos, but I like me AEs. Right, so let's have a look at another AE. Right, Nomad. Beast. So I don't know what's up with these. I don't know, are they back in? Are they selling them again? They're a limited edition, so they weren't going to be around long, and then it looked like A-Main had more. So I don't know. But anyway, I rate it. I love it. It's awesome. It's like a mini DBXLE, and I love my DBXLE. That's probably the easiest way to put how this drives and handles. I know it's the, when it came out, it was the older platform, but man, this is so cool to drive. Okay, everyone I've let drive this thing has loved it. I do have a few upgrades just to my taste, to what I wanted out of it. I still have stock diff fluid front and rear. I upped the center to 100k, I believe. I'll put it on the screen if I got that wrong. I upped the shock oil weights only about by 5 weight each end off the top of my head, just because it was so hot out. So you don't necessarily have to do that. It gets really hot in Queensland. So I generally go a bit thicker with my shock oils because as it gets hotter, you know, they get thinner. Well, so the story goes. But anyway, right, so you don't really need to change much. I have put some M3 chassis braces on it, front and rear. I did change the combo. You know, I still only run 4S in it. I'm not running 6S in this vehicle. Like, I have no interest in it. I do have a Castle censored 2200 kV there with the MMX, and it's been sweet on 4S with the stock size pinion. I believe it was the stock size pinion. I don't know, it's been a while, YouTube. I have changed the servo as well to this Futaba I had lying around. I love that servo. And I'm a Spectrum radio. I'm on the DX4C with it now. Oh, the wheels and tyres. Right, I've changed the rims. I unglued them because the stock foams would just mush and there was so much tyre roll. So what I've done is I actually grabbed, was it a buggy? 1/8 buggy foams and mated them over the top of the foams that came with this. No, I put them on the inside of the foams that came with this because the foams that came with this were so huge and floppy. Right, so I've got a dual stage foam in there now. All right, so I've got some cush, but it's not. They're just not rolling over on themselves like they were. Stock ride height, cambers, you know what, turnbuckle lengths, all that. Just leave it stock. I think they've done pretty damn well. If you do decide to get your hands on one of these, just drive it how it is. You don't necessarily need to go and change everything. I do have M3 skids on underneath. Look at that, like they are copping it sweet. And there's my chassis. Okay, so I highly rate them. I highly rate them. They're 70-75, they're lightweight. You will have to drill 2 holes in the back here, okay? What you do is you put the skid plate on with those 4 there, and you use these 2 holes as a guide, and you just drill straight through. All the hardware's supplied, so you're sweet. I rate it. I seriously rate it. It's a lot of fun. It skids so well. It really does. That's why I don't want to fiddle with diff oil weights and shock oil weights much at all, with the exception of the centre. That's just personal preference. Yeah. It's so cool when the front end balloons like this. Like that is, it's sick. Right, do we have, it's been so long, let's just add another car in. Should we keep it AE themed today? Let's keep it AE themed. Let's have a look at one. I don't think I've shown you guys on YouTube, but I know people on Instagram have seen. Again, I highly rate the next thing you're about to see. Last but not least. And I had another choice. I do have another AE here, but we'll save that one for another day because that thing's just psychotically stupid. This is an Element RC. So I said AE, right, for those of you that don't know, and I'm pretty sure all of you will know. It comes under the AE banner. Element are a great company, like AE. And you know what? They have the time of day to talk to you. Element have the time of day to talk to me, and they have been incredibly nice and answered all my questions. When this thing was coming out, you know, their customer service, second to none. Like, really, I hope they see this because they've done, yeah, they do a really great job. They really just want you to be as happy as you can be with your toy car, and I think that's great. I think that's sensational. But enough dribbling on about that and kiss arsery and whatnot. So I'm going to give you a little look, but I'm going to do a whole video on this vehicle and exactly what's on it. I have changed wheels and tyres and this and that, and at the moment I'm back to the Dixapex, but with some to-dos, and we will discuss to-dos at a later stage on this video. I'll take these little nubs off. I use the little Proline nubs. I love these things. Excuse the French there. I went so well. I went this whole video without a naughty, and there we go. There we go. Right, so nothing spectacular. I've got some tape around where it rubs. I do have headlights, tail lights. Right, I can turn them on and off with this magical little thingy there. We've got a Holmes Hobbies combo in it and a high-tech servo, and I just move things around a bit. put some MIP drive shafts on. I had to use different rod ends at the back for the wheelbase for that Charisma Coyote. It's really, really short. We've got a dodgy homemade fuel cell there. I'd love to get the IRS for it. I don't have any knuckle weights or nothing on it yet. Sooner or later I will. But yeah, let's just leave it at that. Let's leave it at that. Hope I've distracted some of you. Hope you're all doing well, and we'll be back again soon, a lot sooner than last time. That's it from me, Matty, and RcA.